Darkest Dungeon. Again, here we are. I've spent a lot of money because I was leveling up skills for the people we're taking out today. We're gonna do it. We're gonna fight the Brigand 8-pounder. It's had it too good for too long. Not unlike Canada. So, let's go. The reason, right, by the way, also, that I wanted this make party for where we're going is because the trick with the 8-pounder I've learned is you need several people that can hit the 3rd and 4th slot. She can hit the 3rd and 4th slot. He can hit the 3rd slot. She can hit all of them. And this guy can hit the back, too. So, the guy that fires the cannon, hopefully we will kill every time. Ideally, Alexandra will just throw a dagger and kill him. Before we go, though, also, something I forgot to do was increase gear. She can't. She can, though. He can. We won't do everyone's armor, though. And he can. Okay. Now we're coming up on being broke again, as we usually are. But that's okay. We're gonna make some money. Let's go. Alright. I'm not gonna forget torches this time, by the way. Don't worry. A key. We'll take 2 keys. Some bandages. Some shovels. A holy water. And torches. Okay, let's go.
Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square.
Involving cannons? How brutal.
The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air.
I'm thinking upper left. These feel too close. But up here, that feels like the place to be. Okay. Now. That's fine. This is amateur hour over here. Please don't be doing your minimum damage like that when we reach the 8-pounder, because the 8-pounder, I believe, has 8 health and not 7. That would be quite heartbreaking, honestly. I guess do that, just because you haven't got anything else to fill time with. You can't pass turns in this game. I don't know if I ever said that. You can't pass turns in this game because it stresses your dudes out. Because they're all delicate little fucking sunflowers in Darkest Dungeon, don't you know?
The path is clear.
Me. I'm hungry. I don't like the dark. I don't want to just stand around and watch my friends get hit. I seem to recall also at some point during Darkest Dungeon's development, there was supposed to be some kind of, like, friendship system in the game, where people would, like, get more stressed if they saw their friends getting hit, shit like that. What happened to that, That's what I want to know. I may also be wrong, I may be thinking of something totally different, but I remember hearing that. It's really upsetting me that it says it's running in 60 frames, but it doesn't look like it's running in 60 frames. I think I'm just, like, tripping out. I don't think I can, like, handle what Darkest Dungeon is showing me. I'm gonna be pretty upset if the 8-pounder isn't down this way, honestly. Okay, please. Kill. Good job. She can't use Iron Swan now, so she'll have to use if it bleeds, which is slightly less damage, but she can probably still kill the fungal artillery, because Hellions are pretty fucking boss. I like Hellions a lot. I also like Gravediggers. Grave Robbers. Gravediggers is slightly different, but largely the same. Good job. Oh no, actually that's not true. It's not going to be 3 damage for the full 4 rounds, because their separate bleeds will run off. Good job. She didn't need to do that also, actually, I just realized, because it's in the 2nd slot now. Oh well. I'm a little disappointed about that one, but it's okay. Everyone has an off day. Debuff that man. Good job. Kill. Excellent work, excellent work. I still cannot handle the fact that these have the human tag. Like, I guess something has to, right? And these are like, because other than the actual human enemies. Because otherwise, what would be the point of like trinkets that do damage against humans? Because they just kind of show up wherever. So I guess something else has to be human. Otherwise, it'd be a waste. What's this? Oh, that's pretty good. Please get out of the way so I can look at what I'm doing. Okay, so probably put that on, just like carry that around with us. Actually, someone's wearing like a bad trinket, I'm pretty sure. Not really, actually. Actually, yeah, there's no unholy in here, so we might as well give it to her. Yeah. What's inside here? Excellent. Okay. You know, the more I'm walking this way, the more I'm actually feeling like in my gut this is the wrong way. I don't know why, but I've got that. It's just coming on me now that I'm like, this might not be the right way, actually. It doesn't... Oh, this might tell us. Show me this next one. Ah, it is. Okay, it is. And there's not very many fights between us and it now. In fact, we could camp right here, though we might as well wait one more fight. Maybe we'll be able to relieve more stress. Seems unlikely. I don't think these maggots are going to make it through this round. Looks pretty grim for the maggot situation, so I don't think we're going to be getting more stress relief, but that's okay. The best way to relieve stress is to not get stressed at all. Just like Forrest Gump said. That's not actually what Forrest Gump said, but I don't know what. There was like a joke in there somewhere, and I was just trying to find it. You can work on that one in your own time.
As the light gains purchase,
alright, let's camp.
And purpose is made clear.
Feast. Sharpened spear. Battle trance. Nothing's. It's not size 2. Surprisingly, the cannon is not size 2. Tracking. Reduce her stress. We don't have any, like... Unfortunately, we don't have any prevent nighttime ambush camping skills, which I like to have. It's not that bad. It's just pretty tedious being here. That's real... That's a weird thing for a bounty hunter to say, right? Why does he care about if we're like the Royal Guard?
The promise of safety.
Whatever. Alright, we didn't get ambushed, which I'm pretty psyched about, actually. Dump the anti-venom in the tree. Excellent. Some more deeds. Can never have enough.
The match is
oh, yeah. I'm sorry, boys. You were in the wrong neighborhood right here. But this is our neighborhood, they say. Oh, not anymore, says I. This is our neighborhood now. This one's gonna get to attack, isn't it? No! Ah, pleasantly surprised. Seeing as the Hellion has a speed of 1. Alright, here we go. We're gonna beat up Canada. That's weird that this can happen, right? Because those two are surprised, but the cannon and the matchman are not. Okay, so you start off. Good job. Now we're gonna you try and kill him. Okay, because it sometimes takes those a little while to resupply. Not resupply. Whatever. You know what I mean. You can just start debuffing this man at the front so he does less damage. And everyone else is... And the Hellion... If we can avoid it, if we can do it... As long as we can avoid it, the Hellion will not attack anything other than the cannon. But if everyone else fails to kill the matchman, the Hellion will, like, almost certainly kill him. And that's basically the crux of my strat for the 8-pounder at this point. And the following ones, though I've only seen the 12-pounder? I think the next tier is, and then 16-pounder. I haven't seen the 16-pounder yet. Because I'm bad at the video game, as you may be aware.
How quickly the tide turns.
Don't get knocked back. Good job. That didn't actually try to knock you back. He did use uppercut slice, right? I'm not crazy. I guess he must have used shank, actually. Whatever. Get him? Good job, Kaloy. That means more people can hit the cannon this round. And this is basically what we're going to do. We're going to try and manage the ads. Ignore this man at the front. And we're just going to slowly but surely kill the cannon. Also, why is it called an 8-pounder, right? I want someone to explain this to me. Why is it called the Brigand 8-pounder? I may not know much about cannons, but I'm pretty confident that this cannon weighs more than 8 pounds. So what is it referring to? Are the cannon balls 8 pounds? Because that doesn't sound right either.
Well struck.
Right? Like, I don't understand why it's the 8-pounder. Perhaps I'm stupid. Maybe it's something to do with, like, the gunpowder in it? I don't know. I don't know a lot about cannons, weirdly enough. I wasn't born in medieval times where we used them. Unless you believe in past lives and all that, which I kind of do, I guess. Not that I'm not one of those hippie people, I swear. And I don't mean, like, Buddhists. That's not Buddhism, is it? No. I'm gonna stop before I look like a bigger fool than I already do. Because I don't need to be working extra hard on looking like a fool. That happens automatically. That just comes to me naturally. Slowly we get there. We pretty much got it in the bag. Because Alexandra's stacked up the throwing knife accuracy buff at this point, so she should never miss the matchman again. And she basically is guaranteed to kill him because her minimum damage is 7. So yeah, so she's got to roll pretty badly to not kill him, and then we've still got other people. And there we go. This went much better, didn't it? You see. I've learned some things in the time I've spent playing this. In the, like, 80 hours I've spent playing this game at this point, I finally somewhat understand the video game. Can you believe it?
Devastating blow.
I do find it kind of weird that the matchman doesn't leave a corpse, though. Just a little weird. Just a little weird. I don't know why they went with that. If I were this guy, I'd feel pretty fucked and try to run, honestly. Okay, that's better than that, so
too will resistance.
Change that. That's whatever. I don't care. I don't care enough to figure out what to leave. Alright, now we're gonna go over here because we haven't actually made much money from this trip. But we spent a lot of money preparing for the trip. So, we gotta recoup some of those losses. A hamlet doesn't feed itself, after all. Well, they kind of do, but ours doesn't. It's entirely dependent on how much money I possess. No one else has money. They're all just, like, living with me like the parasites they are. But that's okay, because they go into the danger for me. Well, the physical me sitting at the computer, because the me in the canon of this campaign has died unceremoniously, as has his son. And his son died quite a sad and tragic death as well, which was kind of sucked. Not that my death was that much better. Overall, I feel like there have been a couple of missions that have been real big fuck-ups. But I think other than those, this has been going pretty well overall. Like, grand scheme side, I think it's going alright. It could be going better, it could be going worse. It's going. That's the important thing. Slow and steady wins the race, except that actually going slow and steady will almost certainly lose you the race, because that's not how races work. But that's one of those sayings I never really understood. I used to not understand having your cake and eating it too, because I was like, I think it's perfectly reasonable to want to eat a cake you have. But finally, after over 20 years on this earth, I found someone that could explain to me what that one meant, because most people didn't know either. Meant that you can't eat the cake, you can't eat the cake and then continue to have the cake, which makes so much sense. That was such a burden off of my shoulders. I suppose I could have just looked it up, but what kind of man actually does that? Not me. Anyway, we've been stabbing mushrooms this entire time. It's been going pretty good. Disdain is the only one with any stress. And even that is a minimum. It's 16, which is fine. Kill this man. You have not had to do much healing today. Which is a good thing, I suppose. But it's also why you're here, so I'm going to have to ask you to pull your weight. Okay. Easy. No problem. No problem. Don't care about busts. It's whatever. Yep. What's this do? Ah, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not into that at all. Alright. Just a couple more rooms. We're almost done. We're almost home free. Yes, more deeds. Because we still need so fucking many of them. Oh, I almost used my bare hands instead of the shovel. Haha. You were watching, weren't you? You were like, oh no, what is he doing? Not to fear. Nothing slips past me. Nothing hides from the eagle eye. So hopefully we can kill all these dogs before they attack. That'd be so dope if that happened. Except it won't, because I don't want to use breakthrough. And I didn't use any other AoEs. But there's only one left alive. What's the worst that could happen? Nothing. Nothing. I said that mostly because I was curious if this dog would then proceed to body the entire party. Which I guess is not impossible. You'd have to be like the unluckiest motherfucker on the entire planet. But could theoretically happen. It's probably happened to at least one person out there. Like that one guy. There's this one guy out there that like killed Wilbur. Didn't kill Wilbur. He killed the swine prince. And then Wilbur, and they were like still pretty healthy. Wilbur then proceeded to stun them so long that someone actually died. He didn't, not that he stunned them all every single turn, but then they proceeded to miss when they got to attack as well. Terrible. Awful. Just get bodied by Wilbur. Imagine the sheer pain that that would put you through physically. Let alone mentally. Like, everyone's just so healthy. It's like at this point, he could perhaps do more harm than good. Because he might put the bleed on them and not heal anything. But at the same time, he can't really attack. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch their places. And I'm going to equip Sacrificial Stab. Because then he can actually, like, attack, you know? Because right now, he's not having to heal very much. But his attacks don't really work either. I think I'm going to turn the torch off for these last couple rooms. Yeah, definitely, because there's not much left. So we'll scrape a little bit extra treasure out of here. Not going to use this corpse. Don't have any herbs with me. Not that it matters, because those only give food. Sometimes they give something else, but mostly it's just food. Alright, let's go up first. Disarm this trap. Good job, Alexandra. Grave robbers, man. I like them a lot. Do I have any anti-venom? I don't, but this sometimes works. Oh, sometimes a tree is also just a tree. I don't know if you're aware. Okay, so hopefully, here's what I'm wanting to. Here's what I want to see from this next curio and fight. I want to see 58 deeds. That's what I want to see. I'll settle for 42. I'm not an unreasonable man. Merely a greedy one. We can safely toss the food if we need space at this point as well, because we're almost out. What is it? What's the curio? Oh, no. Oh no. Everyone's health. I'm gonna do it. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Here we go. Yep. That's more or less what I expected, I guess. This lowers protection. And we do have a lot of attacks that work with Mark, so do that. Okay. Shadow Fade. Probably didn't stun him. Nope. Seeing as he has 100% stun resist, it does seem quite unlikely. Reduces damage, even though his damage is quite low. It's mostly the ads. Okay, he's undulating. He's undulating away from us. 2 sycophants. Sycophants are faster than us. That's bad. Because the sycophants, when they attack, get buffer. Oh no. That's not what we want. Don't need to heal yet. So slap it. Good job. Okay. Not terrible so far. Shadow Fade again. No. Don't yet. Yes. Shadow Fade again. No. Indecision. Try to kill this one. Good job. Now, what would probably be really good, I just thought, is if you could wound these and then, like, wait a turn, kill them after the Shambler's gone, right? He wouldn't refill them on that turn, right? Maybe I'm going a little too deep into that, but... Okay, Lament is making us lament. That's okay. We shuffled a lot. She can still attack from that position, so that's good. I'm gonna waste as few turns as possible shifting units around. Alright, I can't move you forward though, because then I'll move the Hellion back. Lower its protection again. Good job. This does more damage against Eldrick as well. That's okay. That's fine. You're new to the front line. I understand. Use Pick to the Face now, because Shadow Fading back would only move the Occultist to the first spot. Shuffle us again into better positions? No. Okay, that's fine. He's almost dead. Also, why has he not replaced the other Sycophant? Just noticed that. He's done 3 attacks and not replaced it. That's weird. He's dead now, right? Yes. Okay, now we can work on the Sycophant, who has been stacking that protection real high. But that's okay, because it still only has 8 health also. Do this. That's okay. That's alright that you missed. I don't care that much. You just need to be in position to be able to attack it in the next couple turns. Alright, we're done. We've done it at this point. We're pretty much home free. So we're gonna get an Ancestral Trinket. Hopefully it's one of the better ones. Because there are some that are real fucking lame. And we did it! Yeah, we beat the Shambler. We got...
Remind yourself that
that's not a great one, is it, really? I can definitely see cases where I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll equip that. But overall, I think we could have probably done better. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Alright, let's fight this last room. Because we actually didn't get too fucked up by the Shambler either, so we can still do this. And it's a pretty easy room. Hopefully, we don't get super stressed, though, while we're in here. Artillery. Get him. Not too much stress. That's okay. He's got the reduced stress. He doesn't. He's pretty stressed now, but that's okay. I was gonna say no Kaitokinesis, but it doesn't matter because their side of the field is full. Stab. Good job. If it bleeds, should kill this one. Excellent. Now it's just the 2 ectoplasms. It's just the 2 ecto. I was like, don't use Kaitokinesis right after I said that. Alright, look at all this progress we've been making lately. Oh my goodness, doesn't it feel good? Doesn't it feel good? I'll ditch the keys. I'll ditch the torches, because those are worth less money on refund. Okay. Got it. Easy. Easy game. Why do people even play the game? It's so easy. No trouble at all. We even beat the Shambler. And it went alright as well. We didn't even get bodied by the Shambler in the process. Oh, that's pretty bad. Quick Draw's real good, though. That's pretty bad. We're gonna have to pay ourselves a visit to the sanitarium.
The plume and the pistol.
Okay. So, sanitarium first. You got scurvy. Get rid of that. Who got Nocturnal? He got Nocturnal. Okay, get rid of Nocturnal. Don't like that one very much. Anyone else we want to put in there? What's this? I'll put you in just... No, I want to put you in for stress release. I kind of want to get rid of a lot of these, like... I'm going to fuck with the curio traits. Because I just did that on the wrong one, didn't I? Yes, I wanted to use it on Wheeled Foe, but that was too much money. Whatever. Alright, we can't upgrade... Like, I could upgrade this. Which is not, like, terrible. But I want to get the, like... I want to be able to upgrade the heroes before I start, like, reducing the cost on it. Even though that's, like, a finite thing. You want to start reducing the cost as soon as possible, ideally. Do this.
An increasing stockpile of curious trinkets.
Okay.
Gathered from forbidden
Do you need to be
places.
anywhere specific? No, you don't. Okay, so we're going to put you over here. Flagellate yourself, if you know what I mean. And everyone else is good to go. Okay, this has been Darkest Dungeon. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, take care.